I lead the threat research group for Imperva, so it's, the title is Director of Threat Research. We deal with basically the security that's given by Imperva's products. Imperva protects our customers against attacks on applications and data. So that includes attacks like denial of service attacks, DDoS, any attacks against web applications, mobile applications, and data. And that includes everything on premises, in the cloud, etc. So it's a lot of field to cover, and my team is responsible that these products will actually stop attacks. So that means that my team is comprised of security researchers, hackers, people who know security, especially application security and data security very well, and data scientists, the people who can take a look at the big picture with a lot of data and drive conclusions from that. So that is what we do. That is the first thing, security, and the second thing is we do algorithms for the future products of our company. I will name a few of the things we are currently working on. First thing is I call it security at scale or threat hunting at scale, because we're not threat hunting is finding the attacks that you don't already block. And threat hunting at scale, what we do, because we are not protecting our organization, we have thousands of customers, some of them single customers who has thousands of applications. So we see a lot of traffic, we see a lot of attacks. So threat hunting at scale means that you're looking at this traffic and you're finding out, mostly by algorithms, the attacks that are the new attacks, so you can block them. Because every day, and that's a privilege that we have, every day we update our mitigations for our Cloud WAF. So we take all this data that's coming in, and using algorithms and also research, of course, we turn that into new mitigations. So one of the things that's most satisfying for me is to look in our internal systems. We have a graph of the attacks that are blocked because of new mitigations. You know, not something that's blocked because of something that was in there for 2 years, but something that was blocked because of a new mitigation. And that's very satisfying to see when there are big campaigns, for example, when there's vulnerabilities in big products like Drupal, WordPress, PHP, etc. You can see millions of attacks being blocked because of new mitigations. So that's one use for data science. And the other thing that's very interesting about data science and security is that security in organizations nowadays, if you're looking 20 years ago or 15 years ago even, if you were protecting an organization, you would have a firewall, you would have an antivirus, and that's about it, right? Now you have all of these security controls around your organization polluting your SOC with, if you have a SOC, and that's the good position, with sometimes hundreds of thousands of alerts per day. So the second thing that's important is how do we help our customers get over this flood, and how do we focus them on the Fortnite has gone very popular, and because it grew so popular, it became also a great target for cybercrime. It's not only popular, the users of Fortnite, there are many children using Fortnite, and sometimes they do not have the cyber awareness that we as adults have, or at least we as adults should have, because in most cases, adults don't have cyber awareness as well. So this is a massive campaign that's done basically luring the victims using many different types of spam, of web spam, meaning, for example, automatically trying to add comments for WordPress, for Joomla, for different content management systems, trying to inject small advertisements. Most of these advertisements are around giving you free V-Bucks. V-Bucks is the in-game currency for Fortnite, which gives you loot boxes and gives you in-game items. And so they are doing massive spam campaigns, then they lure you into a landing page that looks very real. You enter your details for the game, like how many V-Bucks do you want, etc., etc. Do you have a PC or a PlayStation 3? It just uses this information to create false visualization, saying, okay, I'm trying to access your PlayStation Network account to add some V-Bucks. Oh wait, I need human validation, and then it sends you to a specific trip where they send you to probably pay-per-lead campaigns, where you need to fill forms and surveys and download applications, install them, etc. And of course, you're getting nothing. It's just another hoax campaign, another campaign that's giving you nothing, but you end up doing something for it, possibly infecting your mobile devices with adware, for example. It's part of a larger phenomenon of cybercrime being very organized, and we've shown that in different campaigns that we've researched in the past, that cybercrime has evolved into something that has great DevOps and great abilities because, well, there's plenty of money to make there. First of all, it falls under mainly web spam falls under the category of automated attacks. So there are several security controls that can reduce this or help with this issue. Of course, web application firewalls, sometimes it's out of the box, sometimes they need some tweaking or adding some sort of a setting, but that can help. In the application itself, again, it's very dependent. We've seen this campaign attacking several different platforms. It's not just using one vulnerability or one platform. It's going against many of them. So in the CMS plugins or the CMSs themselves, sometimes you need to add a CAPTCHA or add some other form of security to make sure that no anonymous user can just use the functionality and spam your website. The downside is not just that you have bad content on your website. It can also cause SEO ranking issues, which are can be very harmful to websites. We've seen that before also with campaigns that were using SQL injection to promote illegal pharmaceuticals selling. And again, it's not only that your site promotes something that's bad, but it can also lead to your SEO degradation at Google and other search engines. I would say, first of all, that that there's no doubt that AI and machine learning and data science in general would have a great effect on cybersecurity. We're starting to see that. I wouldn't say it will replace human experts because it can only get you so far, but we're seeing that it can get you pretty far. In our systems, for example, some of the mitigations that we have are automatically generated by algorithms, and then it clears the human experts to do the things that really you need a human expert to do. So definitely it will be something important. Also, I think that the focus on increasing the amount of certainty for security products and reducing the amount of doubt created by security products will have to happen, because there is simply not enough security analysts to handle all of this. That's another thing that would happen, and I also think that we as a security industry will need to better help the customers prioritize what to do to help people, to help the security organizations do their job.